How a 3D printer builds physical objects layer by layer using voxels. A 3D printer is a powerful tool that transforms digital models into real, physical objects by precisely assembling tiny volume units called voxels in a 3D space. Using files in various formats like .stl, .obj, or .3mf, the printer interprets the model and constructs it one layer at a time along the X, Y, and Z axes. File folder from digital file to physical form. The process begins with a 3D model file created in CAD software or downloaded online, which describes the geometry of an object in a digital environment. This file is then sliced into thin horizontal layers using special software slicer, converting the shape into a series of instructions called G-code. Each layer is composed of voxels volume pixels, the 3D equivalent of pixels in a 2D image. The printer uses these voxels as building blocks, adding them one by one to form the object's final structure. Hammer and wrench. How it works. 3 axes of movement. A 3D printer operates in 3 dimensions. X-axis left to right. Y-axis front to back. Z-axis bottom to top. By moving precisely along these axes, the print head or bed deposits material, usually plastic filament like PLA or ABS, in exact locations. Layer after layer, these deposited voxels combine to create a solid object. The most common 3D printing method, fused deposition modeling (FDM), melts the filament and extrudes it through a heated nozzle. Other technologies include resin printing (SLA) and powder sintering (SLS). Bricks. Voxels, the building blocks of 3D printing. Each voxel represents a tiny cube of material. When printed together, these voxels become the building blocks of the final object. The resolution of the print determines the size of each voxel. Smaller voxels mean finer detail, while larger voxels print faster, but with less precision. As the print progresses upward along the Z-axis, the machine continues to add voxel layers, materializing the shape bit by bit. The final product is the sum of all voxels, forming a complete, tangible part directly from digital design. Jigsaw puzzle applications. Prototyping for engineering and design. Custom parts for manufacturing. Educational models for science and anatomy. Art and fashion objects. Medical devices and dental models. Rocket. The future of voxel-based manufacturing. Voxel printing is paving the way for advanced material control, multi-material parts, and even bioprinting. With the ability to manage each voxel individually, future 3D printers may be able to embed electrical circuits, color gradients, or even living cells into objects during fabrication. Minus. A 3D printer is not just a machine, it's a creative manufacturing system that turns imagination into reality, one voxel at a time. Minus.